5 years, Muzan's memory transfer process has been complete. Izuku now thinks he is Muzan Kibutsuji, so he doesn't even know who Izuku is anymore. Izuku has surpassed the power of Prime Muzan because he has eaten 500 humans a day for 5 months straight. That means Izuku has accumulated 76,000 humans in 5 months. Demons can't go fat, so eating is not a problem. Meanwhile, with the Yagi family, they had paid detectives looking for Izuku Yagi, but even in 5 months they still couldn't find him, so they dropped the case. He was just some quirkless kid, so they really didn't care that much, the detectives' opinions about Izuku, even if he was All Might's son. Izuku's parents are Inko Midoriya and Toshinori Yagi. Izuku began to look back on the past and said, I can't believe I conquered the sun. I am truly immortal. After all these years of trying to conquer it. Yeah, because he has most of the memories. I actually conquered the sun. I'm truly immortal now. I've achieved my goal. I hope by the right timing, I will find a human who's worthy of becoming a demon. Izuku's appearance had changed as Izuku had long black hair with pink reptile eyes with slits in them. Izuku was walking in the night and he heard a case about a quirkless boy killing 100 quirk users with his bare hands. Izuku has been researching about this case for weeks. He has finally found the boy that caused this case. His name was Hakuji, and he was at his old enemy's dojo. Hello, Hakuji. I would like to offer you a proposition. Hakuji got in a defensive position. No need to be defensive. I'm not gonna hurt you. Hakuji. All I want you to do is become a demon. Hakuji had alarms going off in his head, saying, this man is dangerous. You should run away from me. Hakuji says, demons don't exist. Even if they did, I would not abandon my humanity to become a demon. Okay, but before you leave, let me explain the price of becoming a demon. 1. Free gas prices. Then, 2. You get super strength, super speed, clairvoyance, regeneration, immortality, and a blood demon art, which is like a quirk, but it's not a quirk, but it does give you superpowers. And you can make all your demon traits stronger by eating humans or training to become stronger. What do you say, Hakuji? Join me and you can live forever, training for all of eternity, becoming stronger and stronger, even having the power to change this society itself, this hero society, this false society. Focus on heroes getting money instead of saving people. Hakuji says this sounds cool and all, but what proof do you have to back this up? How do I know that you're not fucking with me? Izuku asks Hakuji, do you have any swords? Hakuji says yes, I have some katanas in the dojo. As Hakuji shows Izuku where the swords are, and he cuts his head off. Before Hakuji can scream, the head regenerated, and the head that was on the ground with Izuku and Muzan's consciousness went to the new regenerated head. As Hakuji was fascinated with demon powers, as Hakuji joins Izuku and accepts it to become a demon. Izuku injected a cup's worth of blood, giving him the power of an upper moon that can rival Akaza. The reason why Izuku gave Hakuji a lot of blood because he was stronger, so like he can handle a lot of blood, and 2, since the stronger the human, the longer the process to turning them into a demon is. So when you give them more blood, it speeds up the process. So that's why. And because he can handle this. When Hakuji became a demon, he was unconscious for a few days because he had a cup's worth of Izuku's blood. 3 days later, Hakuji wakes up to see Izuku right above him. Izuku says, "Training starts here." It was night. Hakuji questioned, "What do you mean?" Izuku says, "You have to eat humans to develop your blood demon art, remember?" As Izuku picks up Hakuji and says, "I have the perfect place." Then Izuku says, "Follow me," as Hakuji follows him, has been running for 5 hours straight. Hakuji noticed he wasn't tired. This must be one of the perks of becoming a demon. Infinite stamina. Izuku and Hakuji had stopped as they see a village. It was the rebuilt entertainment district. Hakuji, "We are going to eat the people of this village. We're not going to eat the innocent people. We're only going to eat the rapists, the murderers, and the thieves of this village." Hakuji then nods, saying, "Yes, Master Muzan." The reason why Hakuji said "Yes, Master Muzan" because when Izuku transferred his blood into Hakuji, his memory cells were duplicated and transferred into Hakuji, learning that Izuku's name was Muzan. Then Hakuji and Izuku hear screams from an alleyway as Izuku looked, saying, "Looks like you have your first meal of the day, Hakuji." As Izuku and Hakuji went to the alleyway and saw 10 dudes surrounding this girl with all of their privates out, all looking like they're about to rape this girl. And Izuku was so disgusted at the scene. He said, "Hey yo, what the fuck?" As Izuku was disgusted that was so disgusted that he used his biokinesis blood demon art instead of the other one, to not disintegrate the guy, because Hakuji still needed to eat the gang, the blood demon art. As Izuku used his whips that came from his back and slashed all of their privates off of all 10 guys that was about to rape the girl. As all 10 guys screamed out, My pee-pee, it's gone, it hurts!" As they screamed out in pain and agony as Izuku turns off his blood demon art. Hakuji finished them as Hakuji killed the 10 men with 0 difficulty without using his regeneration, just by martial arts skill alone. Then Izuku saw the girl. He heard a voice in his head, and it was Kabutsuji Muzan. "You should eat the girl." Izuku says, "No, we talked about this. We don't eat innocent people. We don't eat random innocent people." Flashbacks 5 months ago. Muzan had tried getting Izuku to eat innocent people, but Izuku didn't have the satisfaction of eating innocent people. Even though he had Kabutsuji Muzan's memories, the part of Izuku that was Muzan that wanted to eat innocent people, Izuku just thought of it as a bad side to himself, like a separate personality. And with the flashback, "You're so lame. You're the fucking Demon King, and you don't even want to at least feast on all mortals who opposed you? For Kami's sake, you conquered the sun and already surpassed me. Do you want to stop here or improve?" Muzan, "You're acting like I'm not gonna eat humans still, even if I didn't, I can still train. I'm a 3rd degree black belt in karate. I can even train at Kaza if I wanted to." As Izuku said, with a sleepy face, as before Muzan could say anything, Izuku has returned back into the real world. As Hakuji said, "Master Muzan, are you okay?" As Izuku replied, saying, "Yes, I just zoned out." As Izuku went up to the girl and said, "I would like to make an offer with you." The girl replied by saying, "I'm too weak, so even if I wanted to, I probably can't fulfill your offer." As Izuku said, "I have the ability to give you power. I can even rival the quirk itself." to make you make you stronger, as Izuku said, as Hakuji, real quick to make you strong, as Izuku said, Hakuji, use your blood demon art now. Like, I know you never used it before, but because you just got your blood demon art now, just imagine it. As Hakuji imagines the demon art being active, gravity in the area increased by 10 times, as the girl couldn't move as she was over. But Izuku can still move because of his curse. Izuku's curse allows him to kill any demon indirectly or damage them both, and able to negate any demon's abilities like regeneration and blood demon art, and even destroy all their souls and can read the mind of all demons. Izuku only negated the blood demon art for him and not the girl. If any demon but Izuku, unless he gave them the right to say Kabutsuji, they die indirectly. You could say Muzan, just not Kabutsuji. The ground Hakuji was on made a mini crater as Hakuji jumped next to his master. Hakuji, turn off your blood demon art. Hakuji turns off his blood demon art. Now what do you say? Will you become a demon or not? And I have proof that Hakuji's display of power was already proof enough that I can give you power and make you strong. As she says yes to becoming a demon, as Izuku gave her a drop of his blood. Since you're weak right now, I think this is all the blood you can handle, so you don't die. I won't be making you a moon yet, unless if you prove how strong you are, how strong you will become. Because I only made a Hakuji a moon instantly because Hakuji fought against 100 men that were all quirk users by himself with his bare hands, and killing them too. The girl, can you please tell me your name? My name is Kaguya, the girl responded. Kaguya, I forgot to tell you, you're gonna be living with me for all of eternity. Kaguya responded by saying, what do you mean by that? I'm saying you're immortal. The sun doesn't burn you since I conquered it and passed my blood on to you. I passed my blood on to you. You carry the sun-resistant trait. But there's only one way to kill you. Either I use my blood demon art and kill you, or I kill you indirectly through my curse. Kaguya said, wait, I have a curse? Izuku responded by saying, every demon has a curse besides me because I am the demon king after all. Then Kaguya was shocked that Izuku was the demon king and asked, why do you curse demons? Izuku responded by saying, in case if one of y'all betrays me. It's merely a simple failsafe. Not trying to be rude, but what does the curse do? The moment she said that, Muzan began to speak in Izuku's head, saying, you should kill her for asking such a simple question like that. That's like asking Kami, why does she do the things she does? So you really refer yourself as God, Muzan? Muzan said yes. Then Izuku said, you're a delusional goofball. Then Muzan says, you are the goofball. Then Izuku returns into the real world, saying, what my curse does is destroys all your cells and negates your regeneration, and your blood demon art lets me read your mind, the minds of all demons. I can kill any demon directly. That's if I want to. Then Kaguya says, so much for privacy in her head. Then Izuku says, I heard that. Then Kaguya says, oh yeah, I forgot. Then Izuku said, let's leave the entertainment district. I already got what I wanted from here. I already got what I wanted. I wanted from here a new companion for our journey, and Hakuji to get us a new blood demon art. So I already got here what I wanted. Izuku then leaves the entertainment district area, and Hakuji and Kaguya follow him. 7 hours daytime. Izuku and his demon companions slash servants were in the woods. They were still in the woods following Izuku. Izuku was faster. All the three of them had infinite stamina, but Izuku was faster, so no one was tired, but they were not catching up to Izuku. Then Izuku stops and says that we're finally here. Izuku was finally back at the city of Japan with his fellow demons, not in the woods or the forest. They were in the modern cities of Japan. Izuku and his fellow demons officially returned to the location of society. Time, 5 years later, Izuku is now 15 years old and Kage is 14 years old, while Hakuji is 13 years old. They all had been eating bad humans and training throughout the years. Kaguya's strength increased so much that she got a blood demon, or her blood demon out would allow her to make illusions like Mysterio from Spider-Man No Way Home. Kaguya had to drop her blood to make the illusion. These illusions were so strong that they affected all your 5 senses, so much as sight, hearing, taste, touch, smell. Meanwhile, with the Yagis, Izumi was suffering depression after her brother left the family. She had wished that she had been a better sister and not faked that her brother beat her up. She had only did this because she thought it would protect her brother from dying. It would protect her brother from dying because he would give up the will to become a hero. She even thought that her brother died because the detective had been looking for him for 5 months and they didn't find Izuku, so they dropped the case because he was some random quirkless kid, quote unquote. And this will be the end of part 2 of What If Izuku was Muzan. Yes. Alright.